You know, this isn't going to be an easy video for me to make. Sometimes when you're a YouTuber and you think you have all the information, you put everything together, you're trying to do your due diligence, you think you have all the information, and you put out a statement or a response. And then later something will come to light and it will make you realize that you missed something that was really significant. And it completely changes the whole way you've been operating. And that just happened to me. You see, this whole time, I had been operating under the premise that James White affirms infant damnation. And I could not be more wrong. I have gotten this significantly wrong, and I owe James an apology. Now, this is a tweet from James White's official Twitter. You can see the little blue check mark. This is his Twitter handle. He says, I had to look at some blocked accounts to see this, and I had to chuckle. The guy, and I believe he's referring to me here, the guy got caught demonstrating he has no integrity or honesty. His comments about Reformed folks and their children were absurd, childish, and reprehensible. And then he says LF, and I'm assuming that's a reference to Leighton Flowers. He says his willingness to allow them was likewise reprehensible. Now this is where it gets interesting. Okay, he's going to ramp it up a little bit. And now, after comparing us to Molech worshippers, he wants to debate infant damnation, whatever on earth that is supposed to mean. You guys, this is a shocking revelation here. I mean, James is publicly admitting he doesn't even know what the doctrine of infant damnation is. I have gotten this completely wrong. I mean, I owe James a significant apology here. I thought the article that he wrote in the 80s where he was saying that it was a reprehensible doctrine, I thought he understood what it was and that he was coming out against it. And then his recent videos and teaching series where he's talking about the spiritual condition and anthropology of man, it really appeared like he was affirming infant damnation and his views had changed. But according to this tweet from the very official account of James White on Twitter, he doesn't even know what that's supposed to mean. You guys, this is groundbreaking. It's shocking. And you can tell he's just been lashing out. Sometimes when we don't understand something, we can become frustrated. We can get angry. I think this explains the frequent ad hominem, the Texas sharpshooter, the tu quoque, all of these logical fallacies, no true Scotsman. I mean, I think James just didn't understand what we were talking about, and so he was just lashing out. And he goes on, he says, goodness, talk about desperation. These folks have saturated their tiny little audience with their diatribes and are desperate for attention. And you see here how he focuses on attention rather than the substance of infant damnation. Well, no wonder. He doesn't even know what that's supposed to mean. So I think we all owe James, anyone who's come against him for affirming infant damnation, we all owe him an apology because he doesn't even know. And my hope is that perhaps we can start a GoFundMe, or that we could reach out to perhaps a seminary. I know there are several good ones that you can go to online or in person. Maybe we can see if there's any grants or scholarships where we could put these funds together for James so that he could go and get a proper education and understand the doctrine of infant damnation. And then he can form a right view of it and know as to whether or not this really is something he affirms or doesn't. And then perhaps if it's something he still affirms, he might then want to debate me. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't get some sort of GoFundMe, or I'm going to start reaching out to some of the seminaries after this program. But I wanted to go ahead and go through this tweet. I think this is shocking information, and I wanted to show y'all so that you could see why I'm issuing this formal apology to Dr. James White.